campaign, you'll endure multitudes. There'll be
Yeah,
so
but that will be
many.
in a character though, and at least then I can act accordingly.
Mm-hmm.
Hold that thought.
Okay.
Sorry, there was a little bug that was just crawling on my laptop, so I had to flick it away.
Oh. Hello, everybody. Sorry for the delay. Oblivion.
Yeah. Seems like everybody and their mom is out playing the new Oblivion remake. Is it a remake or a remaster at
So
this
there's
point?
actually
Because I feel like that.
there's some really interesting stuff about that because some people have said that like the game is functionally running on top of the original Oblivion. So it's technically a remaster, but it's also like built from the ground up. Like it's
Because
I'm
because
not
they went
entirely
and
sure.
also because they did do some graphic re-upping and they put more lines in there and they included some DLC.
Yeah, all the DLC is in there, even the like extra even like the bonus house DLC. Like the ones that
Wait,
just give
really?
you, yeah, the ones that give you like player housing, that's in there as well.
Oh, okay, really? That's
Hmm.
just in there by default.
Yep, all of the stuff is in there. There's no extras, no nothing. If you want to, you can get the deluxe
Huh.
edition, which gives you some like extra suits and missions you can do. But generally, it is a complete remake for $50, which is good.
Like I said though, I can't tell if it's a re. Oh God, pardon me. Sorry,
I would just
that was
based off
the
of
wind right now
everything,
was
I would
blowing.
describe it as a remake. All right.
Either way you slice it, hey, either way you slice the cake, I'm here for it. And
Mm-hmm.
I fucking love cake.
True. I do love cake. But
Pie,
anyways,
I'm not a.
welcome to Post Trauma. Please post your trauma in Vent. I don't want to see that in general chat. We're gonna go for normal mode. Oh my god!
Oh wow, those graphics are not having a fun time. Oh God, are we allowed to show this on Twitch?
Yes!
Are we allowed to show that?
Yes! That's the prologue?
You just get a trophy for that?
Yeah.
Okay, oh wow, these textures are taking a hot minute. Is this Eurojank by any chance?
It seems a little bit janky, but you know what? It's only $15. That's a steal.
Yes, use a little Eurojanky.
Hmm.
What? Where is this? Where am I?
I feel like there's a texture missing from his face.
No, that's just how he looks.
Fine.
Hello?
Are you sure about that?
That's fine.
Mm,
Gotta be an exit around here.
Also, from what I understand, Roman is voiced by like a relatively well-known Japanese actor. Unfortunately, I've forgotten his name because I'm a silly little goose like that. Weird, but
People
nothing
will
interesting here. People will stare. Okay, you know what?
Oh, look at the one over there.
I'm getting the vibe. This is a controller affair.
Are you trying to do keyboard?
A little bit, and then I hit right click, and then I did a combat dodge. So I just thought like, yeah, no, that's probably not the intention here.
I have no idea.
I mean, at least like thus far this plays pretty clean. This doesn't feel like weird or janky to play. Admittedly, I'm judging that based off the movement, but honestly, how a game feels based on when you're moving around does actually have kind of an impact on it. Pay attention, the letters do not make sense at all. Very dreamlike in nature.
Triangle is one?
I think it's missing an M piece. I can't unlock it without it. Disintegrating? It will not open. Where the fuck am I? Hello, Noir. We're in the survival horror.
We are in the post-trauma, apparently.
I don't know. It looks like the current trauma. Look at this one.
Eh, debatable, maybe?
Mm-hmm.
Oh!
Okay. Sure.
Now, I'll admit, I had a dream like this once.
Mogs.
This guy looks like old Dante.
Mm-hmm.
Like Dante, but he gave up. It's like those
Yeah, I can see that.
SBS drawings where it's like, here's
Where
the
is
Straw Hats,
7?
but 30 years in the future if they were failures.
There's a lot of
1,
blood. What happened here?
7.
I wouldn't call that a 7. That's more
Hope it
like
isn't
a...
Chris's blood.
Mm-hmm.
That was a 7.
I mean... Oh yeah, no, you're right. My bad.
Triangle 1, square 7.
Then we have those numbers over here. Square,
Square, triangle, circle.
Yeah.
Oh.
So what is that? So 7, 1, blank, blanks, 1.
Oh, I've definitely had nightmares like
This
this
mannequin has
before.
something on its palm. Should I pick it up? Yes. I picked up the padlock mechanism.
That's Willie's treasure.
It was his
Our
hat.
time down here.
It was his cat, Mr. Krabs. He was number 1.
That's Schmitty Werben Jägerman Jensen.
Foxy Grandpa! Oh, God.
Oh, you have a flashlight by default.
Mm-hmm.
That is really good. And it's the classic L-shaped flashlight.
Eh. Good
Well,
old-fashioned
yeah, it's easier to animate that way.
Mm-hmm. So what is... So let's see, then. Yeah, triangle 1.
Triangle 1, square is 7.
Can't do anything with that, really. Square 7. Mm-hmm. Yeah, triangle 1, square 7. Mm-hmm. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So, that's right. 7, 1, blank, blank, 1. Okay. So let me go set that to that at least so I don't forget. Seven, 1, blank, blank, 1. Okay. Let's go!
Hooray for brute forcing it!
Gave me just enough to work with. Now let's get off this crazy fuck ass train. Looks like this guy forgot to take his blood pressure medication a little bit.
He looks like he's about to yell at me about how he doesn't like.
No. I mean, I'll give it I'll give this game an inherent layer of credit because they actually they made like an old man as the main character. There's very few of those, especially even in the survival horror sector.
It's true.
Game
So the dude looks like he's gonna yell at me about how he doesn't like to work with androids.
Mm-hmm.
He does have this sort of Mr. Krabs energy, yeah.
Yeah, thank you. Like a Clancy Brown.
I don't remember his name. Clancy Brown, yes. It took me a second. I was like, you know, Mr. Krabs. The Kurgan.
Clancy Brown.
Francisco Francisco Lopez. Oh, so it's Espanol jank.
So it's a mysterious Yogo.
Sure.
Yogo Misterioso.
No, it is
Toga,
a mysterious.
voiced by
Wait,
Togo
Togo
Igawa.
Igawa. That the dude you're thinking of?
And Autumn Ivy. You know her, that muscle woman who's on social media.
No, I don't.
vote now on your phone.
Stop. I'm getting the vibe I should stop somewhat.
Oh, that is
Specs.
a nice shot.
Ooh, there's a mannequin over there. Oh, this is cool looking. Damn, they're really starting to get that, like, pseudo, they're getting that video game photorealism on point. Where it's like, it's just distinct enough to know that you're like, where it's like just distinct enough so that you know it's fake, but it feels kind of realish.
It's fake enough to look real.
Yeah.
Real fake dollars.
It doesn't trigger your fucking Uncanny Valley vibes.
But the language everything is written in is mishmash. It's great.
I mean, this is very clear. This very clearly looks like it's designed to be like an Asian style location, likely Japan. Someone tried to force this fence open. Maybe I can find something to open it myself, like a crowbar of some kind, or a wrench, or some other third thing. The
Bolt cutters.
The receiver is off the hook. True. Bolt cutters? That's a good one, too.
Oh,
Or a combat knife. Damn, how am I gonna get this door open? Mind if I take a crack at it? Chris Redfield!
That's the zapping system at play.
You see, when are games gonna be so bold as to have stupid moments?
Jill, the master of unlocking.
Hey, wait, this wasn't
Or
here
Barry.
before.
It's Barry,
That
the master
door
of
is
unlocking.
great.
Nah, that's Jill. Oh, here we go. Yeah.
Okay, so change the radios.
Oh yeah, crowbar. Oh, yep, there we go. Hold that shit like... Hold that shit like we're fucking...
God damn, that's a swing.
God damn. That's like a... That has like... There's fucking... There's goddamn smear frames on that attack. Okay, so it's...
As usual in the storage room.
Oh wow, there's no like... You don't have to aim with the crowbar to attack. You just go for it. Okay.
Swing.
In fact, you can't... I'm wondering if that means that everything is just gonna be auto-aim. This is like...
Maybe?
This is like Miami Dr. Arkham. I can get that, yeah. Doo-ba-doop-boop-boo-ba-da-boo, I'm just a guy.
Me too. What is everybody else thinking for the Call of Cthulhu thing to play as?
I will say, to my knowledge, I don't know if Call of Cthulhu has like a similar like stringent class system. So like if you want to like pick different like what I would describe as
I think
like
they have like a background system that kind of informs stats to a degree.
I mean like to be fair, we can just you can just make up a background and then we can
I mean,
kind
I
of
mostly just want to not do the exact same character concept as someone.
No, yeah, that's I was just saying like if we need to, we can just kind of like, you know, put two and two together based off of the concept that you have.
This is some stringent evil.
Mm-hmm. Damn, this shit can't be real.
Argon.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that is some Pargon levels of
This
bullshit.
feels like a game where you would have a sanity meter.
A little bit, yeah.
A little bit, yeah.
But yeah, no, like feel free to futz around with it a little bit because there's a fairly like standard set of like stat boxes for like individual weapons and how they'd probably work. Like, that doesn't necessarily need to be like
What
19.
edition is this?
5th edition. I have a copy of 5th edition, so that's all what I'll be going with.
All right then.
So, is it available to see online? And that vending machine is just suspending in midair.
At the very least, I'm sure somebody has. I'm more than certain that somebody has a PDF to share of Call of Cthulhu 5th edition. But remember, like, I'm just like, at the very least for right now, just go based off of what I have like in mind for the setting. But this is gonna be like what I would describe as like
Or are you lost?
not necessarily high-end future, but just kind of like, oh Jesus Christ.
Oh, we are right in the soup!
But like, if you want to like say like, if you want to say that you're like a fucking, if you want to say that you're like a fucking spaceship engineer, that is an option.
I just need to know the setting and what classes, or at least just the basics. That way I can make my character.
I mean, here, if you want to, just quick, I have a quick, like, basic reading of, like, what exactly I have in mind at the moment, and then later on I'm gonna do something a little bit more, informed. So, like I mentioned before, the title is called Come Slash, as in, like, you know, like slashing or hitting something. See, as in to differentiate itself from the 1985 film Come In, see. It's the year 2233, Earth kind of picked itself up and...
movie kind of see.
It's the year 2233. Earth kind of picked itself back up and has been doing well for itself, relatively. We'll get into more of the specifics of what well for itself means, but the answer is, like, it's just more of, like, a slightly, like, higher-end futuristic sort of setting. It's the year 2233. Earth kind of, yeah, blah, 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 blah. 2 weeks ago, a deafening, all-encompassing noise swallowed Manhattan Island. Some described it as white noise, and others will tell you differently. 1 week ago, Manhattan Island sunk roughly 30 miles downward into the ground, and today, there's evidence that something is happening in there, despite the fact that nobody is currently living there anymore. Based off of initial scans, specific locations across the planet are actually emitting an identical type of unknown radiation to what's being emitted from New York. So specialists, or volunteers, or if you want to be like a prisoner or some whatever, are being sent to these specific locations to put 2 and 2 together, amongst other groups that you'll also be kind of encountering and interacting with throughout the course of like individual zones. At the bare minimum, you will be provided with a weapon you feel comfortable using, and a shielding from puncture, inflammation, necrosis, and excision harness, otherwise known as a spine suit. Also puts you back together in the event of dismemberment, to an extent. You'll investigate what are being called ritual sites to uncover the reason behind the incident and hopefully to stop whatever's happening in New York. So this isn't just like we're sending soldiers down there. Like an ideal part of this will be you go to these like individual unique locations to like discover clues, find like relics and artifacts, and like maybe uncover this kind of like grand scheme that's been happening. Maybe there's a cult, maybe there's fucking fish people, maybe there's whatever. The first planned location I actually have for you is effectively a giant hole in the ocean that revealed like a big, huge, like underground facility of sorts. Like kind of like a pseudo-Atlantis sort of structure. And that's the first place you guys will be investigating.
Interesting.
Yep. I have plans for at least 3 major locations. That's going to be the first major one that you guys go through. And then once you have as much as you think you can have, then, you know, you'll go to... And then you'll go to, you'll go to New York and deal with that. But I think to a certain degree, I kind of want this like, I want us to be like sort of pseudo open-ended, where there'll be like a guided plot, and if you like bother to investigate and talk to the right people, they'll give you like bits and pieces of information that might help you deal with the issue. And like at the bare minimum, even if you guys like find nothing of any particular use, there is technically a way to end the game regardless. But maybe not the most ideal way.
Alright.
Mm-hmm.
It's a very
And you're
interesting
using Call of Cthulhu 5th edition, right?
Yeah, it's Call of Cthulhu 5th edition.
Okay.
Depending on how we kind of flesh things out and how the world sort of develops, I might use different points in time and different ways that this version of America and the world kind of exists to help inform future campaigns in different settings or different gameplay modules, just in like different points in time and in different stuff. Like a Death in Space campaign, or another COC campaign, or I don't know, fucking D&D somehow. Ah.
I can't wait to flirt with Nair Lafatep.
Auntie Nyan Nyan.
Oh.
A big point of it is that they are just like taking anybody. Like if you have a vaguely useful skill, they'll give you a gun and a suit and send you down there to do something. It's like whatever's happening in the hole that was once New York, that definitely can't be good. Someone needs to think about the economy.
There's nothing you can't do. Derogatory.
Also, when I say that the Earth kind of picked itself back up, someone managed to convince somebody to finally do something about global warming. So in more populated areas, there's kind of a solar punk aesthetic going on. Solar and wind, which is to say, like, you know, cyberpunk with a heavy focus on the environment over other things. Need a keycard to open this door. Oh, hey there, guys. What's up? I did not mean to do that. I gotta hit the sprint button. Do you think that mannequins are kind of overused at this point? I know the answer is yes. Yeah, I know the answer is yes, but I can't tell if this is actually, like, an effective thing or not. Like, it's a cool visual, but it's not getting me because it's overused.
Mannequins, if used correctly, can be scary.
Yeah, you know, they're pretty naturally scary. They live directly in the uncanny valley.
Yeah, no.
Also, sometimes they move around in ways that they shouldn't.
See, now this is just funny. Strange, the coffee looks freshly made and very hot, but it smells disgusting. Are those my footprints?
It's Folgers in your cup. Oh no.
There's an ice block with something inside. Should I take it? Yeah, sure.
It's the chicken.
Oh wait, the microwave still works? Oh. Okay.
I also guess the main thing that's still bugging me, at least, about the Call of Cthulhu thing is I'm still green to D&D, so...
Well, so thankfully...
How the fuck do I make a character for
Luckily,
D&D?
This is a completely different system.
Yeah, completely
that
different
works in a
system.
completely different
Not
way.
D&D.
And also, to my
How different are we?
I will say this is definitely much more, this is much more roleplay focused.
Cool, so I can be an information broker?
Perchance.
Who doesn't give a shit?
I mean, if you think that would work, yeah, go ahead.
Oh, then I've got a basis.
But also, you're gonna be shooting at stuff with guns and bullets and bombs and knives.
Gotta take care of something with tentacles in the right manner.
Believe it or not, it's not all just tentacles. Like, there's like, I checked the playbook. There's like zombies and shit in COC. And fuses. Generator's out of power.
It looked like that was in a pattern.
I can't quite do anything with it right now until I get the power going, I guess.
Or you could have just examined and probably moved switches or something.
I tried pressing buttons and nothing happened. Yeah.
ACADA.
I need an item first.
He's in anywhere.
Mm-hmm.
See,
Looks like
you
those
have
just
to
pieces.
you have to look at the wall.
Hmm. Wait,
Get
wait.
down on the floor, under the pillow, and behind the door.
Yeah, let's see what else we can find. There's an exit door over here. I'm assuming it can't be that
2B.
easy though. 3A.
Somewhere there's a hole in a window pane.
Looks like this is the exit door, but I don't have the card to open it. Well, I mean, you know. Okay.
Wasn't the two basics.
Fair enough.
2B, 3A.
Well, maybe let's try heading back down the tunnel and seeing if there's anything particularly of interest there. Oh. Alright,
Nope,
guys.
you're just scared of mannequins.
I see how it is.
Oh, there's more of them over there. That's actually kind of freaky.
There's also...
Are there gonna be more over here?
Probably. Yep. Oh, hey,
Yep.
man, what's going on? You trying to go a little bit further down the track? No, yeah, nothing that's actually relevant for you. You know what I mean? Like, mannequins are actually, like, pretty light, so you could probably move us out of the way, but you're not. Okay, there's no combination, which does fuck me up, because I would have figured that... I figured that we could have just, like, broke it. Let's see.
Somebody writing this down?
No?
No.
Mm-hmm.
Damn it!
Why don't you write it down,
Yeah.
Kaneko?
Be the change that
You
you
have
want to
the
see,
power.
Con.
Why is it the one that's usually the one writing these down?
I would argue
Normally-
that
I feel
Noir
like
has...
normally it's
yeah,
Noir, yeah.
I would argue that Noir has been the note taker far in excess of your time.
I'll be honest, I wasn't taking a ton of notes like...
He was just taking screenshots, really.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Tons.
Take a hand stick. There's a hand sticking out of the machine holding a fuse. Should I take it? Yes. But also, yeah, I'm glad that you appreciate the name Spine Suit. I was gonna go with the Skull Suit, but also I'm pretty sure that's the name of the thing that Raiden wears in MGS2. So I decided to go a little bit different.
I think there's also a skeleton suit.
Yeah, the skeleton suit. Oh, hey, buddy, how's it going?
Wait, the skull suits are from
I saw that!
Phantom Pain.
Yeah, well, that's the Skull's parasite unit.
But they have suits.
True.
Okay.
Actually, now that I think of it, you can just recruit you can just dress all of your guys like skulls and even give them parasites. Like, you can just do that. You can just have them hanging around.
True, yeah.
Okay. 2A, 3B, 1C, 3D. These sound like room numbers.
Sounds like it, yeah. Oh. Sure. Copper wire, my favorite. This can be useful for getting in the tight space, so it's a lockpick, then?
Oh, fuck that noise. Well, the only other thing I would say for these is probably...
Oh.
Well, that's one.
Just the one?
Does that do anything over here?
Nope. That just the one. I'm guessing that means that maybe turned on something else in the area.
Most I could think of is maybe that there are codes in a vending machine?
Oh, perchance. Oh yeah, you know,
Check out the one that's red.
vending machine does actually make quite a bit of sense.
Check out the one over there that's red.
Hold up. Okay, okay, hold on a second. Coffee machine again. Anything else of any particular relevance in here? No. The one blinking red?
The one to your left.
Nope, can't interact with that.
Oh,
Well, damn.
even easier.
Oh, whoopsies, I was sprinting around too much. Okay, probably can't go down the exit, though, yet. Alright, well, let's keep looking around on the other side.
That's gonna need a key card.
Can I go back here? Oh, I can. Right.
Neat.
A lot of junk.
Hmm.
You looking for Daigo? He's on the roof.
Daigo Uehara? Wow.
Nah. Daigo Dojima of the Dojima clan.
Gasp. We're on the top of Millennium Tower. Everyone has to take off their shirts and show off their cool tattoos.
True.
There's going to be so much money here for no particularly understood reason.
There is an I mean, I will say there is a reason for why the money is on Millennium Tower in at least one of the games.
In one of the games, is it ever explained in any other? That looks like a bad time.
So in Yakuza 2, it was because there was an economic boom. Past that, money stopped being a factor as a part of the story for the most part.
Oh, you're just on the opposite side of this thing.
Ah, fuck. I do gotta get back to Yakuza 4. I keep forgetting to do it. Hey, or maybe this thing I can use the copper wire with? Said it would help me get through tight spaces. So maybe there's a thing I can wire my way through. Copperly.
Beats me, dude.
Mm-hmm.
That is a fair assumption. I am with you 100% on that, dude.
Huh? What do you mean fair assumption?
Not trusting elevators in a place like this.
Who said that? Oh, did he? Oh, he did. Okay. Roman.
What's it going?
Now, like, did you say that to, like, did he say, like, a little text thing and I just kind of missed it? I forget.
He said a little text thing and you kind of missed it.
Okay. I'm aware that it'll take... That's why I tried to put it in the microwave, and then it blew up. I want to just hit it with my fucking crowbar, but that's not an option.
I can see what you were meaning by there, though. Maybe 3213 is the code for this.
Hmm.
Oh,
Nope.
Mm-mm.
Actually, wouldn't it be 3-2? Because, like, what is it? 3A?
Right. 3213.
Like,
Yeah, try 3213.
I wasn't sure if maybe you were misremembering the other ones then. Fuck. 3, 2, 1, 3. 3,
Nope.
2, 3, 1. Promise of creature, but never deliver. The blood, whatever it is in the ceiling. I don't want to know. Oh wait, maybe I can use it to get. Maybe I can use the wire to break into this. Hold on. Oh well, shit. They said tight. He said tight space. Let's see. Glass is cracked and the snacks inside are long expired. Can I put the hole? Can I put it in? Can I put it in the hole?
Doesn't seem like it.
If you buy, maybe if you pay for dinner.
You know what? Fair point. I should pay for the hole's dinner. There was a hole here. I'm in it now. It was made for me.
It was me, Austin.
I was the whole time. Yeah,
That just makes me think of Cthulhu Sam Reich.
Mhm.
Okay,
The finale of the Call of Cthulhu campaign is an episode of Game Changer.
I love it.
God.
okay, I think I have another idea for a code.
Oh boy.
Well, I think I do.
Hmm.
Hold up a second. Look back at that again.
What, this?
3A, 2B.
That would be excessively useful. Unfortunately, this doesn't have any power.
Damn it. Hmm.
They're like...
Okay, I still have another idea on what to use at least for that code on the door.
I'm thinking you're thinking a little too far ahead, personally.
And I think we
I'm
better
thinking
think
my
of
brain.
something.
Oh, maybe I can use... Oh, Jesus! That just use... That's an awfully hot coffee pot.
Hey man, have you ever actually seen coffee pots? Those things can get hot as fuck.
Yeah, they can. Well, that's two of them. Nope. Well, okay. 2 of 3 problems solved. So I guess the question is, what do I use? Where do I use the third thing?
Oh, is that the third fuse right there sitting on the desktop?
More than likely. The only problem is that I don't have the key for... Oh, ah! Jesus, okay. You see, that icon didn't properly indicate how long the big wire was. Roman, come now. Okay, thank you. I picked up a fuse.
I am a genius.
I
sword.
summoned the creature.
Oh my god, just a torso.
It's gonna be fucking nothing in a second.
It's a teke
To be
teke.
fair, it's not really achieving much. Like I'm not even sure if
It's too
hit
busy
you at all.
trying to fucking suspend itself.
I don't know how I killed it, but I don't feel any better.
Considering that I've managed to fight 2 of the 3, considering that I've managed to fight literally every creature I've come across unscathed, which is to say 2, I don't know. Okay, so what just
3A.
So 3A.
So that's 2A.
Oh, the third A. All right.
Yeah, 3A, 2B, like the second B, 1C, the first C, it's all the way to the left. 3D.
So D.
3D2B. Oh, that's what lots of people like.
All the women love it. I'm starting to think that maybe these double ones don't count.
Hmm.
Also, you said 2B. This is the... Yeah, no, because we can't use that because of the... I think... I mean, it can't be the positions. So 3A, let's say it's this one. 2B...
No, wait. 3A and 2B would pretty much be the one switch then, because that's 1, 2, 3.
Uh-huh, okay. And then what are the other 2 again?
1C.
1C...
Not what I meant. "3D." That's 2.
I know, but it can't be this one. Oh, wait a minute. What if it's not... Okay, so what... Hear me out. What if it's not... What if it's not the position, but the amount of them we have to get?
Hmm?
So what were the amounts? So there's
3A.
3 A's, 2 B's, 3 C's,
Mhm.
and
No, 1C.
1 C, and then how many D's?
3.
3 D's. Okay. So D, 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 D. 2 A's. Okay, so 2 A's, 3 D's, 1 C, 2 B's?
Yeah, 2 B's.
Huh. Oh,
Holy shit, we are geniuses of some kind.
I have an employee key card. Oh, I can use that to open up that one door. Wait, Roman, you couldn't have just reached that? I mean, I guess he wouldn't have known it was there.
And the keycard door might not have worked if the power was still off, so there's that.
No, I'm saying like you could have just gone on his tippy toes and grabbed it, huh?
Yeah, but there's no guarantee that
I'm saying more. I don't think he knew it was. He would have known it was there unless he turned on the generator.
Yeah, but there's also no guarantee that the generator would have worked if the power wasn't on.
Mm-hmm.
Oh god. Oh god.
Hello? Can you hear me?
Hello.
I'm sorry. I don't know where I am.
See? So loud. So much screaming with you. Hush.
I think I need help. There's
We all need help. Do we deserve it, though?
Ouch.
I'm trapped, I think. There's a door.
A locked door, yes. I have the code.
You do? Oh, how?
I don't know, but I do. 33284.
Oh, thank you. That's very kind of you.
Don't thank me. I'm supposed to give it to you.
What is that?
I said I don't know. I don't want to know.
My name is Roman.
Jill. But you knew that.
Huh?
33284.
So does this mean that this Jill is also the master of unlocking?
I mean, she did give me the door code.
Precisely.
Okay, 33284.
I already wrote it down.
Thank you. Ah, hey,
And
buddy. How's
boom.
it going?
Hey, bud.
Whoa! That was Act 1?
Yeah.
You know, there should be one of these, but the guy who they're
Fucking
like
fucking
the guy who they're like brain torturing
Mitch?
should just be the wrong guy. Like they just got the wrong fucking person and put them in the torture labyrinth.
This isn't real. This isn't real.
Like you know like the bit about Bullet Train where like Ryan, like what is it, Ryan Reynolds couldn't make it to his like own intended demise.
Yeah.
Just that, but like with Silent Hill.
Wait, again?
Oh, okay. New guy.
Okay, we went straight from him over to...
First person now.
Yeah, I'm first person now. There's everyone. Why is it all flooded?
This is somebody's nightmare.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, do you guys also have fears of
I mean, to be
whenever
f-
things just get flooded?
I mean, to be fair, if my place, if a place I was working at flooded, I would be happy because I'd have the time off. But if I was in it when it was flooding, I would regret ever existing in the first place.
I'm talking about if you were in it as it was flooding.
Yeah, no,
I'd be like, oh fuck.
I'd be
this
like, yeah,
sucks."
I'd be like, oh shit, I'm getting wet. Oh, my Gucci slippers. Oh fuck.
Jackie.
Do you actually have Gucci slippers?
No.
Wearing my Gucci slippers to work for some fucking reason.
Wearing my Gucci slippers, my Supreme money blaster, my Supreme luxury post shower jacket, whatever the fuck that's called, robe, Supreme robe,
You mean a bathrobe?
bathrobe, yeah.
Post shower jacket?
Liz, you know me, I'm not good with words sometimes. Do you have any idea how annoying it is to have this be a core aspect of somebody who's like, no, yeah, I love doing Dungeons and Dragons. I get words wrong all the time. It's amazing.
Shower jacket is the coolest fucking thing I've ever heard described for a robe.
Hold on a second.
Fuck it, that's what I'm gonna call robes now on.
Let me get on my post shower jacket.
You'll have to speak up. I'm in my post shower jacket.
I like to imagine that instead of it's a robe, but stapled to it is the fucking drive jacket. What a weird door. The crank is open.
Oh.
The crank to open is missing.
Is it a hexagonal crank?
You know it's gotta be hexagonal. See, they had to switch characters because they couldn't pay the very expensive Japanese man that much money.
Togo Iwata.
Yeah, Togo Iwata. Oh, this guy's like, oh, he just organizes files.
Post shower jacket. I'm sorry, that is just amazing.
Okay, here we go. Sorry, I was getting a little bit lost in the haze of a post-shower jacket world.
Someone please clip that. I don't have access to Twitch right now.
You do, through your phone. You can clip things on your phone.
Yeah, but I don't want to miss out on all this fun and entertainment.
You know, oh, actually, I'm not sure what kind of phone you have. Never mind.
I've got an Android. I can't do
Oh.
the Apple thing.
You can't do the picture-in-picture? Okay.
No, I tried beforehand, and my phone does not do that.
Yeah.
Mine is weird, where sometimes it'll let me do it and sometimes it won't, and I can't figure out why.
It's super weird.
Generally, if YouTube declares it to be a YouTube Kids video or a music video, then it won't let you do that, because then it would circumvent YouTube Music or the YouTube Kids app. I've not really thought of that glorping noise.
Sorry, that was me taking a sip of my Dr. Pepper. There's that freaky symbol again.
Snail.
Huh. Blue, red, green.
Oh, blue, red, green. Green. What?
Hold up a second. What does that note say under there?
Go fast.
Go fast. What? Is Sonic in this game too?
No, I
Is
think
it secretly Sonic
I'm getting the
EXE?
vibe that there's something else in here with me.
I get that. Associate the color of the darts with the which ones that are there, the scores.
Oh, flashlight. Here we go.
Oh, thank God. I don't like that noise.
Yeah, me neither. Man, can you stop glorping at me, please?
I've got a really dumb question for you guys.
Sure.
What?
Flesh.
Do you piss yourself in fear, or do you shit yourself in fear?
I don't know.
I
I've
don't
never
do
been that
either.
scared.
This is some bio horror map.
I will say I'm a little bit worried with how fast we're going through these acts, that this game may be a little bit half-baked.
How many acts are there?
I checked the achievement list previously. Cause like literally none of there's 7 hidden ones. Okay, so there's 5 acts.
And we're already on Act 2.
Yeah. Not including the prologue, which to be fair was like 7 seconds.
Biomass!
There's also 7 hidden achievements, so I don't know.
Huh.
Well,
Okay.
I can't quite do anything with these terminals yet is the problem, though. And judging by the fervent noises coming from the land down under, I might want to go investigate that.
Damn it, why is it bathrooms in horror environments are always the worst things possible?
Because bathrooms are associated with germs, and germs are disgusting, icky, no good, gross.
I get that, but do all bathrooms in all horror games have to look like crap?
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, if you wanted something really horrific for a bathroom, just look at a truck stop bathroom.
Oh.
Except for Buc-ee's, because those bathrooms are always spotless.
Thanks, fuckies.
No, Buc-ee's. You ever been to a Buc-ee's?
No, I don't live in Texas. Whoa, shit!
Right, you're No, no.
Hello, good creature.
It's webbed!
What?
The feature.
It's webbed!
Okay. How was I supposed to...
Okay, draw the line of web things.
What was I supposed to do about the water monster? What do I do about you?
Oh! I can't tell if it goes to punch you in the dick or what.
It's doing something to me. Oh, the darts. Oh, I see. Did you write down the dartboard positions, Con?
No, you never got a good look at those. All we did was get a good look at what was underneath the dartboard.
Well, it's okay. We can get there quickly.
Unless that thing likes to travel outside of the water.
Eh. Alright, so... Well, I mean, so unless this is abiding by, like, how dartboard rules work, otherwise it's probably just, like... Okay, so... So both greens are 5. The red dart is green, and the blue dart is 2.
Five. I'm sorry, could you move to the left, please? Thank you. Okay, and maybe to the right now so I can see the score of where exactly the blue one is. Oh, that's a 2, thank you.
Mm-hmm. You good?
Hold on, I haven't gotten that yet.
Are you drawing down the whole dartboard?
No, I'm taking notes. Okay, now I've got it.
Oh my gosh, okay. So, if we're going by this... then it's probably, what? 2, 3, 5, 5? Yeah, I'm gonna say that. Mm-hmm.
I suppose so.
Okay, there's the creature. I ain't got no health left.
No, nothing. It did say go fast underneath the dartboard.
Why did they put it like this? I can't fucking see anything. There we go. 3255.
Try 5532. Fuck! 2535?
Yep.
Yo, I'm a fucking genius! Is this a holding cell? Oh, somebody had a bad time in there.
I gotta deal some water
It's
damage.
most of the good times you have in jail.
Hmm.
Well, at least not that my friend's brother can attest to.
Oof.
I'm not gonna go into any further details on that.
I took the key to this chief's office. Oh, it's a key, not a card key. Okay. Ah, come on!
You got to the door! This is just frustrating!
Ah, man, fuck off. Oh.
Seriously, it looks like it hits you in the nuts.
Oh, okay, I guess I canceled it out. Alright, well, not that door. This door, then? No, we've been in here already. Oh, maybe the chief's office is upstairs, then?
Maybe.
I've already been in here.
That's just the bathroom.
The toilet is singing to me.
Nah, that's when you wake up driving the tour bus.
Okay, not that door. Alright.
Bingo!
Alright, so we got our detective evidence board. Alright, that's the key card. Looking like the evidence room gate. That's not the save room. I don't remember which one's the save room. Here it is. What?
Alright.
I'm sorry, I'm just being stupid.
We can all be a little stupid sometimes. Well, hey. Can you fuck off?
Oh.
Seriously, is there any way to avoid or tell that thing to take a hike?
I don't fucking know.
There
Even
must
then,
be
what kind of monster is this thing?
something.
It seems like an aquatic monster.
Turns out my trauma's a nasty little fish boy.
Well, that just sounds weird.
Because I made it sound weird, yeah.
Little bit.
Alright, I'm gonna hide in here for a second.
I think it was weird on purpose, yeah.
My intentions. Okay, so it seems like going into a door down here kind of like soft resets it a little bit. Oh, you better not be coming in here, you little fucking cunt.
You are an F star. Hunt.
Alright, now where is there's the creepy door?
I don't know what movie that is, what show or movie that is from, and
There's a way out. Just gotta find it. Leave me alone, please.
crank
I
it.
said sorry.
Crank it, Carlos. Slam it!
Hey, Carl, what'd you mean by that?
See?
Oh, that is some
You see
freaky
that?
imagery.
There's always a way out.
I'm getting the vibe that Carlos might not be a good person.
Not entirely,
that?
but that's pretty hard to tell.
Because he's in Science Hill.
No, 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 no. Oh, no, no, no.
Maybe he just fell down a hole.
No!
No! Alright, now what?
It's been very unclear of what's going on right now.
Oh, are we back in the subway? Yeah, we're back in the subway.
Are these succinct? Are these interconnecting stories?
Or chance. Maybe these things will
I
coalesce.
am not liking these fucking mannequins.
Maybe these things will coalesce in some point. Or at some point.
I hope so. Feels like they'd have to.
Gotta open up that box. Only one product left in stock, but I need a card to be able to buy it. I know it's just the symbol, but I feel like I'm being watched when I'm near it. I was gonna say, that looks... I mean, I guess I was gonna say it looks relatively similar to the Silent Hill Hospital, but also, I think most hospitals tend to have very similar, somewhat similar floor plans. Maybe?
Mazes.
Yeah. Labyrinthine structures designed to make me feel better and spend my money. Not unlike shopping malls. But for your health. Or, I don't know, evil cosmetic surgery. Ueda Yuto. Her password got reset, though. Hold on, hold on. I mean, you know I gotta. Okay.
Yeah, it wouldn't be that simple.
I mean, it won't, but it might be.
Might be.
Literally never hurts to try it. Hey, you gonna push the button? No? Okay.
Eh.
Alright, prepaid card. I have a coin now.
Oh, cool. Maybe you can use it on that box.
Oh yeah, true. Alright, so that's one coin to the box. Let's go to the little boy's room.
Hey, man, more than 2 shakes and it's playing with yourself. I don't know, is that true, or...
No!
I've always just heard that, and I've always wondered if that's true or not.
Sometimes your dick doesn't want to work right. Or at all, for that matter.
Perhaps you gotta shake it a couple times to make sure it's all out.
And then even when you think you've done enough, sometimes it's not enough.
I don't know, I mean, isn't it just connected to your urethra? Can't you just go ahead and force the pee?
No!
I mean, you can't do that. Women can't do that either. That's unhealthy for everyone.
Oh. Oh, it's the toilet paper guy from Majora's Mask! He needs toilet paper!
Oh!
Don't worry. Don't worry, buddy. I'll be back with some two-ply. Don't worry about it. I got you. Let me go check the men's room again. Is there anything I can get in here? Nope. Aw, damn. Wait, that was the woman's room. Oh no, I'm a little pervert
Yeah,
now.
that was. Yeah, that was the women's bathroom, dude.
I don't recall if this many people were here in the hospital foyer previously.
No, there were not.
Alright.
These people are new.
Yippee!
I am not comfortable with that.
What if this is, you see, what if this is a metaphor for Roman, like, trying to save somebody on a subway track, and then he gets hospitalized, and then, I don't know, maybe he's actually a bad person or something. Hey, gun bullets! That clock, damn! That clock is fucking moving!
Backwards.
Time. Oh, Jesus.
This is some whack crap.
Oh, they're moving. That's fun. If the flesh is blocking the door, if I could get rid of it, it might open. Oh. I'm guessing that's probably gonna be important in some capacity.
Hey, Hayashi.
Oh, okay. April, so 0480... 86? Hmm? Oh, it's year then date, okay.
Yeah, remember, it's backwards. So that'd be 8604.
Listen, I'm sorry, I come from a backwards country. What do you want from me? Would it just be 40 then? No?
No. Try 9804.
Yeah, I guess maybe just 98 then. Oh, okay. I thought
It was on that sticky note right in front of you to the left.
No, but okay, it's okay, maybe it's like their daughter's birthday. Dr. Ueda, the ER's over capacity. Most of the patients are from the crash on the North Road, and several have injuries beyond anything I've ever handled. One patient, mid-30s, arrived unconscious with keys embedded in her skull. She was later found sleepwalking in the bathroom. Her movement went unnoticed due to our short staffing, but we managed to get her back into a stable area. Her sister, who didn't survive, was found to have been pregnant. Paramedics on scene reported it was likely her first trimester. I thought you should know, as the family may not yet be aware. We urgently need extra staff. Patients are piling up in the halls, and we can't sustain this level of intake. Please respond as soon as possible. Jeez. Wait, did you say is it possible? The mannequin I saw in the bathroom? Maybe I should go see it again.
Yeesh. Many of these are written in Japanese, others are in English.
True. Alright,
Ueda Yuta!
Ueda Yuta. Yeah, Ueda Yuta. Okay, that's the one that we needed to know. So hers would be 8002. Okay. Promise of a gun, but no bullets.
They'll give you the gun.
I wanna play a video game. It does kind of strike me as a bit odd that for a survival horror game, there's very little survival happening in this horror. Where the fuck is the goddamn... There we go.
Remember, it was the...
Okay, so 08. No, wait, nope, no. 8. 02. No?
Try 0280.
Okay. I don't see why it would change. Yeah, here, what if I just, like, fucking...
It says the passwords have all been reset, so there's no guarantee it might actually be that much of a change.
I guess just that one decided to make her pass for the birthday. All right, back to the bathroom. Okay, maybe not her. Okay. What do you got in your hair, sis?
This is definitely gonna freak out.
What a curious decision for a puzzle.
I have a key now.
Oh. Okay, still looking for something? Alright. Oh, because of the key embedded in her. Okay. I guess... Well, so... I think that may have just been worded a bit oddly, because it's like... He said, like, oh, there might be something in her hair. Let me take a look. Like, it's just, oh, this might be... Like, I think a more accurate way of depicting it would be like, oh, there's a key embedded... There was a key embedded in that patient's skull. Maybe this represents her. And then you try grabbing onto it.
Mm.
I'm just saying is that it seems like it makes it sound like he could have seen the thing that was embedded in her skull. And he just didn't bother to pick it up or didn't recognize it. And I feel like that just could have been described a bit better. Granted, I have seen some like relatively broken English, so I think it's possible that whoever made this English isn't their first language. So I can't necessarily blame them too much for any weird writing stuff. Unless if it is, in which case, I don't know.
That was locked from the other side.
Mm-hmm.
Mannequin's new.
Hmm. I do wish that there was a map button that I could use. Hmm. Nope. Here. There we go. Hello, madam. You look very lovely today. Oh. This seems important. Alright, someone get the screenshot. And by someone, I'll just do it. Oh, what the fuck?
Well, what happened? You zoomed win.
Oh, there's... Oh... Oh, that... When the... Wait, why is the... Why is that the zoom function? Anyways, I just need to be able to take a snip of it. Hold on.
Bada bing.
Oh, thank you, Noah. Oh. All this ammo! All this ammo!
No gun!
All ammo, no gun! Does this game need more time in the oven? Where's the guns? There's a hammer inside this box. I should be able to use it as a weapon.
It looks like you gotta solve the clock puzzle to solve and open that. 5353 23245.
Isn't necessarily the same. Oh, it's literally just... Okay, it's just whatever.
Yeah,
the fucking...
hour hands.
So then 837. So the thing is, I don't think it's necessarily going to be that easy, but let me try putting in 837 first and then seeing where that gets me. Okay. 8, 3... Yeah, like I said, I didn't think it was going to be that simple. Because it seems like these kind of got shifted around a little bit after a certain point. Oh,
it's true.
Yeah. Because, like, you see, like, with...
Yeah, it's the hour hands.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the position of the hour hand moved a little bit. Well, no, okay, that's not quite it. The clock location changed. Because, like, it still says 5-3. Even though, yeah, Okay, so it isn't. Maybe it's not quite that. I'm not. I'm trying to piece together the logic here, but it's odd. Let's see. So
Well, that means it's actually 5, 3, 3, 2, 3, 5, 4, 2, 5. A second here. It's 5, 3, 3, 2, 3, 5, 4, 2, 5. Plus 2. No.
is it? Oh, maybe it's. No. I'm trying to think if maybe it's like a dish.
Right! I think I got it!
Oh, really?
Remember, the clock is ticking backward.
Oh.
So that means not only would the hour hand be moving backwards, but so would the minute hand.
Okay.
Follow the direction of the minute hand on the faces. So it would be 7, 3, 8.
Did it just move? No, that wasn't it at
Damn
all.
Well, I thought that was it.
Oh, it looked.
Fuck
Oh,
me.
it changed its position when I moved.
Maybe we're overthinking this?
Yeah, it's a good point.
I mean, the clock is ticking backwards.
But all these clocks are stagnant, is the thing. Maybe it's the number of no. I'm trying to think like maybe it's the number of digits between the two of them, but there aren't 5. No. So I think the secret is figuring out why the first and second one, but why 5, 3, and 5, 3 equal the same amount. Because they're
You
very.
mean 8?
What?
5 and 3. That's 8.
No. I mean like why these things both equal out, like why these two things are equivalent even though their hand positions are different. There's a trick there, but I'm not seeing it. Because I think that it's not just like, oh, you know, the opposite one is obviously the right thing or whatever, because that one, like, the hour hand is on 5 and 3, but then the hour hand on the other one, it switches to 3 and 5, but it's still equivalent to 5 and 3. So they're presenting us with a situation in which these two things are equivalent, but there's an obvious difference. Actually, okay, so... What point... Okay, so for the first... So for the first clock on the far top hand left, I'm having a bit of... So for an analog clock, that would be like... That'd be like what, like 5:43, I think.
Hold on a second. I think I was onto something earlier, at least with the numbers and the minute hands.
Uh-huh.
Okay, maybe instead of going backwards, try 783.
Okay. Okay.
Oh, I'm a genius. Woo!
So how'd you get to that?
I just took a second look at where the minute hands were.
I mean, like, I know, but I'm not in... So, like, what do you mean by where the minute hands were?
Easy. Take a look at how a minute hand usually runs on a clock's face. It's always clockwise. That means the one for 7 would have been at the 1. The one for 8 would have been between the 6 and 7, so that one would have come second. And the one for the 3rd was at 11, so that means that one would have come in 3rd.
Oh.
Which means those
Oh.
other clocks were taken in different number orders. That's why those are all weird.
Oh. Yeah, no, I don't quite understand. Was it 7?
They were going in order of the places of their minute hands. That's why it looked weird to us.
Oh. So what, like
Like, if you look at the numbers over there.
Okay, yeah, now I see it. I understand what you mean now. Yeah,
We were
because
super overthinking it.
5 would be because of the minute hands. 5 would have been before 3 because 3 is depicted as being because the minute hand's a little bit later. Okay, so the minute hand determines where it's located, and the hour hand determines what the number is. Okay. I see, I gotcha.
Exactly.
Alright, okay, I gotcha. I understand. I wanted to be able to understand the puzzle before we left. I mean, I guess I'll put the bullets and all this shit in here, because, like, I haven't had to use any of it.
Makes sense. I mean, you've got handgun ammo as well as shotgun ammo, and you have found neither at this point. Neither at this point.
Mm-hmm.
And that is just depressing.
Savory music.
Maybe I could force them somehow? Like, with a sledgehammer.
I don't think that's gonna work for you.
Okay, fine, I see how it is. Interesting.
You could probably use that and shake that thing free that's in there, though.
Hmm.
At least out of the vending machine.
Yeah, true. Okay.
Well, thought that would have been a thing.
It's not working. Obviously. Anything in here still? Wait, Daisuke Ono?
Ah! Oh, wait. Maybe go back and look at...
Yeah.
1576.
Huh. Maybe it just reset back to their ID then?
That could be it.
Alright, let's give that a shot.
It's better than nothing.
Mm-hmm. 1 5.
Also, fucking Daisuke Ono. I haven't heard that name in years.
Shurimiya Batora.
See, you say that, but my brain instantly goes to Hitalia.
Okay, so 1 5 7 6. Nope.
For anybody who also has no idea who the fuck we're talking about, Daisuke Ono is a very awesome Japanese VA. He's a very good seiyuu.
He voiced
He's the voice
Battler
of
and Jotaro.
Kujo.
Yeah, and he fucking what?
And Silver.
And the Black Butler, Sebastian.
Sebastian Michaelis.
He's also Silver the Hedgehog.
It's true. He's also Heiwajima and Durarara. He's fucking Shizuo.
Okay, so
What the
In
fuck
Honkai
is that?
Star Rail and Genshin
Something.
Impact.
Whatever it is, kill it.
that's mean. Maybe it just wants to give me a friendly pain.
I'd rather go ahead and give this thing a friendly put down.
Go get my healing kit. Did I just not notice that that door was open? Because I could have swore that door wasn't open before. What a curious game.
Oh, he's also Akasaka.
Yeah. So the machine that makes blood sample and tissue sample. You need 2 valid samples in order to use it. Here's a patient's medical record. Apparently he was anemic and in urgent need of a blood transfusion. His blood group is O negative. Oh. Yes. I now have bonus transit.
Nice.
Roll of toilet paper!
There we go. There it is.
Time for the Majora mask. Oh shit!
Why?
Just want to make sure. Gave me a silver coin.
Okay, I was wrong. I misremembered the Japanese VA for Italy. That was Daisuke Namikawa, not Daisuke Ono.
Oh, Jesus. Handgun!
Yeah, I was thinking the Japanese VA for Yu Narukami in Persona 4.
Hey sis, how's it going?
Yeah, he's also Ulquiorra Cipher in Bleach.
Subject report: acidic substance formed by mixing WOO576 flesh and AB blood. Introduction: Dr.
Flesh.
Nakamura discovered a reaction between WOO576 flesh and AB blood that creates a strong acid. Method: fresh WOO flesh was mixed with AB blood. The mixture was observed and had the pH measured. Results: the mixture formed a strong acid capable of dissolving organic matter. pH was extremely low. Conclusions: further studies needed to understand the reaction and potential implications. The acid formed has possible applications, but caution should be used due to its corrosive properties. Recommendation: further research is necessary to determine the properties, stability, and dangers of the acid. Signed, Dr. Satoshi Kitamura. Alright, so acid. I guess we probably need that to get that scalpel out of the mannequin's hand.
It makes sense.
Sounds like it makes sense to me. Here, let me go get those pistol bullets really quick, like.
Oh, did you find the gun? I kind of zoned out for a second.
I did find a gun, yeah. Hello, Skulf.
Yay.
Hello, creature.
Where's the creature?
The one, the
Oh,
dead
it's
body
Skulf.
over there, yeah. Hey,
Okay,
buddy.
like that the dead bodies don't go anywhere.
Mm-hmm. I mean, that means there's a very good chance that we might get fucking... We might get, what's the word? Crimson-headed later? Yeah.
I don't know, because they would have given you matches for that.
I mean, it doesn't necessarily need to be matches. Like, they might just get back up and you have to fight them again.
At the same time, though, Crimson Heads, not looking forward to that days again. I already got freaked out by Crimson Heads one time in my life. I don't need to do that again.
Oh, cellular phone. Weird, there's a phone here.
How strange.
How queer. Oh,
You can't say that anymore.
I can say that.
Yeah, you can. Also, yes, you can.
Yes, we're doing telephones now.
Queer has multiple meanings. You know what? In addition to queers being able to use it, we should take back the classical turn of phrase as well.
Roman,
Oh, Jill.
look at you.
Jill? It was Jill, right?
It was. I used to be Jill. Now I'm something less. And you. You're still you.
Jill, please.
What?
I need help. Something's wrong with me.
There is, but it's not enough.
I don't understand.
Uh-huh.
You're hungry.
Don't you dare.
I can't help but feel... Why did Silent Hill decide to torment Peepaw? He must have done something really bad to get him in here at this age. Also, I know it's not literally Silent Hill, but, like, you know, it's something.
I mean, the
Oh.
clues are supposed to be leading to something.
Mm-hmm.
That's dark.
So far, all the signs are still pointing to, it's a Silent Hill, and he's done a Silent Hill crime that he's going to be punished for.
Don't go too
Maybe.
far on the deep end. I just had to walk away from my phone to turn off my laptop after it does some update bullshit.
Mm-hmm. Oh, blood.
Blood bag.
I got blood bag.
Yeah, because blood makes you happy.
Oh, AB blood.
Oh,
Use the tape. Oh, it's a tape. Like tape. Okay. Well, here, let's check out that tape.
I'll also say this. I have donated blood before.
ah,
Yeah, so bad.
You know,
Mhm.
that was a bit silly, but it's fine. I got a shortcut now.
It's actually really nice to go ahead and donate blood. Especially
That's kinda
afterwards.
Yo, can someone hook me up with one of those blood trickeries? I need extra money. I'll start donating, I swear to God.
No. I just donated because they were there on the campus one day and I decided, screw it, I've always wanted to do it.
You see, I used to sell my plasma for money, which unfortunately takes a lot longer than getting your blood donated.
Oh yeah.
And also is annoying because they want you to not cross your legs and keep pumping your hand like you're squeezing a little ball. But don't bring a little ball because then your hand will just get tired from squeezing it too much. And because you can't use that hand, you're trying to read like a paperback with one hand, or I'm trying to use my laptop and typing with one hand, which is just going to be a problem to start with. Also, if your pulse is just too high, you can't donate.
Oh.
Also, they have TVs, and however, it's really cold all the time, but not like the kind of cold where a blanket's gonna help. And also, they have FX on the TV at all times. So it's mostly watching Enemy of the State with Gene Hackman and Will Smith, or reruns of 2.5 Men.
Yeah.
I feel like if there's gonna be a daytime movie on FX, there's a half decent shot of it. It has a half decent
Not if
shot
they're
of being on
showing
FX.
Enemy of the State with Will Smith.
You don't
Jack
like Enemy
Black,
of the State with Will Smith and Jack
Gene
Black?
Hackman. The
Why
problem
is
is it's a movie of two different forms, and it's like the movie just changes what it's about halfway through, and in a way where it starts to be a better movie, but it makes the first half of it just feel egregious to start with. Because the whole movie is just the government is trying to fuck with Will Smith, and like at first it's almost like, are they fucking with him? And then it's like, no, they literally just break into his house while he's gone so they can set up cameras and shit. And then even then, that's the question. Like,
I found the perfect
is he up to something, that Will Smith? And the answer is, yeah, kinda.
Figure out how much he can take. How many times I can knock him down. How many times I can get knocked down. This is time well spent.
He'll get up again.
It's about getting.
You're never gonna keep him down.
Done. I just can't wrap my head around how he ended up in this place. This person. He's like an emotionless freak. No remorse for the awful stuff he pulled off.
Okay.
What in the world?
I'm a freak. I'm a weirdo.
So what has he done?
I mean, we're not necessarily sure if he's talking about Roman.
That is true.
We already went in here. This is where the guy who needs the blood transfusion.
Still, I didn't ask for money or anything. I just donated blood because I wanted to.
They don't pay you to donate blood.
Nah, I just made the mistake of not eating anything beforehand, so I felt a little lightheaded after.
It's actually a better idea to eat after, because like you don't want to sit down for the angle they're going to put you at for an extended period of time right after eating.
And I got to find out my blood type.
You know, despite that, they always say like, well, we're just using plasma. We put all the rest of it back, so we can't tell you your blood type. We don't know. Whatever.
They told me mine.
Well, what's your blood
I'm B
type?
positive.
Well, I can sure tell that, Kaneko. But what's your blood type?
B positive.
I know, Kaneko, but what's your blood type?
It's B positive.
I know that you're positive, but what's your blood type?
On first.
No, my blood type is B positive.
The joke is that you're a
Who's
very
on
positive
first?
individual.
Yes.
You guys are fucking with me, aren't you?
I mean, yes!
Yeah, they just explained it, yeah.
What the fuck is going on? Who
It's
put
me.
who,
Shit for doo-doo.
who put the fucking hospital in the nasty little pear wiggler? Oh.
Oh, that's new.
The
Yeah.
flesh is a strange texture. A surgeon needs something really sharp to cut it.
Like a scalpel, maybe?
Mm-hmm.
Or something.
Hey.
Grody.
It reminds me of a bit from The Amazing World of Gumball, where like Gumball's mom had like unbelievably like overbearing Asian parents that like constantly wanted her to succeed. So when she was getting she needed a blood transfusion, and they gave her the wrong kind of blood because they didn't want her to they wanted her to have A positive blood no matter what, because you know A.
Oh yeah, that was fucked up.
You got an F
And then the
here.
episode just-
I got an F. Yeah, because I'm a girl. You can't get an F in gender. That's bad parenting.
Yeah, and then the end of that other episode was pretty much just Gumball using a musical number to emotionally manipulate them to go ahead and get over their issues, almost like.
Mm-hmm. I mean,
And then Darwin just says, "You know, Gumball, that was actually a really sweet moment." And Gumball just goes, "What do you mean?" And Darwin just says, "Well, if you can't forgive, then just give." And Gumball says, "No, that wasn't what that was about. That was about the tons of Christmas presents that they owe us." And then Darwin just slams Gumball's head in through the window. The last season of Gumball really fell off, but by God, there was a lot of jokes in Gumball that really flew under and over the radar.
Mm-hmm.
Like, there's one clip of Banana Joe, and he's just sitting at the computer, and Gumball just bursts in, and he's watching an orange being peeled apart on a computer.
No, it was a
and just
banana being
peeled.
unpeeled.
Yeah.
No, it was an orange. I specifically remember
No,
it was a fucking
a
orange.
banana.
He's a banana.
It was an orange.
The
Banana
implication
Joe
was that
was
he's looking
banana.
at porn.
Yeah, the implication was that he was looking at food porn.
Oh.
It was fucking orange. Hold on a second. I can find this. It was an orange. I am not losing my mind over here.
Okay, it was an orange.
Boom! I am great.
Yeah, you're right. Okay. Yeah, okay. But you know what? I'm willing to admit it was kind of dumb for me to make a shot call like that. Also, I do not remember it as well as I thought I did, I guess.
But still, dude is just sitting there at the desk watching the fruit be peeled. And Gumball just slowly closes the door. That was just him looking at fucking fruit porn.
You know, I might be misremembering the time when, like, when they stripped him down, you saw his fat fucking fruity ass.
Nope, you're not misremembering. They actually do show him multiple times with a fruit ass.
Yeah, I do remember that part. That's what I mean. Like, I
multiple times, multiple
I might be
episodes with a fruit ass.
I might be conflating the two, is what I meant.
There are multiple times where Banana Joe just takes off his peel and he has a fruit ass.
True.
Although he is not the fruitiest ass in that show.
You know, I feel like adding two little balls to the base of a banana for the sake of creating an ass-like shape kind of accidentally creates a different kind of phallic image, if you really think about it.
It somehow succeeded in not being the phallic image as much as it just continued to be a banana's ass.
I mean, depending on who you ask, bananas are an inherently phallic structure.
It all depends, yeah, it all depends.
Where the fuck is that guy who needed O negative blood? Fuck. This place is a fucking labyrinth. You know, maybe you were right. Maybe hospitals are designed to be fucking impossible to navigate. Oh, is this the guy? This is the guy I needed. Oh, negative blood. Okay. It gave me a gold coin. Thanks, dude.
Hey, cool. Now there's the thing for the thing.
That is all 4 coins, I believe. I will say, I think my one main conceit with this game is that it seems a bit more interested in doing a narrative rather than being, like, big video game. Okay, so we've got Gold Crow, Gold Face, Bronze Coin, and Silver Shield. I'm so good at this! I didn't even know what the fucking thing was, but I figured it out!
Somehow.
When you sit there in the rafters and think maybe just an orange Twitch TV isn't a real gamer, you show them that clip and be like, nah, you know that they really aren't. That was actually just kind of dumb luck, huh?
And somewhere there's a banana watching you.
You know, that's a lot more ominous than you think it would be. Because, like, I know what I'm imagining. I'm imagining a cartoon banana, and yet I'm still concerned.
Yeah.
And dare I say it, slightly aroused. I'm not actually gonna say that. I wouldn't be aroused if a banana was watching me.
Good call, because he's kind of a one-trick pony.
More like a one-bitch pony.
Got him.
I'm so good at this. Anyways, give me your fucking... Alright. Oh, really? We're not even gonna, like, animate me having to, like, rip out the scalpel with the fucking pliers? With those market pliers?
Aww.
Not even, because there's a new mannequin in here.
Scalpel broke.
You got some flesh.
Hey, lady, you doing okay? You and your many yous? There's a brain in a place where it shouldn't be.
Let's get out of here. I'm losing my freak out.
That reminds me a bit of, what is it? The one puzzle in The Evil Within where you have to, like, probe a very specific portion of the brain.
Oh, I remember that puzzle.
I felt like it was a really cool-looking visual.
It was a cool-looking visual, and it was a cool puzzle. I just wish it was in a better game.
I mean, like, so here's the thing. I think that on a, on, like, an aggressively conceptual level, I think that The Evil Within 1 is much cooler than the second one. Not to mention, it is still a fairly competent survival horror game. Visually and gameplay-wise, it's still, like, very extreme and more like action horror, like RE4. But I think the idea of, like, a kind of, like, almost, like, weird non-Euclidean way of storytelling and the weird brain shit that happens. Admittedly, I think the execution's a bit poor.
There's another computer right there.
No, it's the same computer, it's just a different angle.
No, it's not.
Oh, what the fuck? Ah! Hey.
Ooh, that's new.
Hey, buddy, how's it going?
Just gonna keep... Oh.
Okay, bullets are like... Okay, so bullets are like the ultimate solution. Alright.
That was incredibly effective.
Deeply anticlimactic.
Just like
here's the thing.
Headshot.
Ruvik's house, probably one of the best levels in that game, if not for the fact that there's a dumb screamer where Ruvik will at completely random intervals show up and one-hit kill you, and sometimes it's in a way where you can't avoid him in any measurable capacity.
I will agree with you on that one there, yeah.
Mm-hmm. It's cool. Obviously, it's trying to be reminiscent of Resident Evil. The place is, like, very visually interesting. There's some nifty puzzles going on. It's doing that whole, like, It's weird because it's a non-linear story being told in a linear way. Because you're looking at it from an outside perspective who's just, like, watching this dude's memory flashbacks. But it's being told to you out of order. It's like you're watching the Memento guy do his stuff in the background. Arguably, Sebastian's just more of like a passerby in that, and you gotta have to deal with him and Joseph's weird shenanigans. Like, hey, can you go back and fight that Cerberus thing for me so I can have my glasses and feel normal?
I will admit I did forget that his name was Sebastian Castellanos. I kept calling him Sebastian Papadopoulos because of after the two best friends playthrough of Evil Within.
I like Sebastian. He's a very visually cool looking detective because he's got that grungy noir thing going on.
I also just had bad experiences playing the game because my friend and I IRL played it, and we got super fucking frustrated with it. Because if you remember the boss fight that's with the Amalgate, or the amalgamated the four-legged Freako beast.
Yeah.
My friend never realized he could craft freeze bolts. So we spent like 2 to 4 hours trying to fight that thing without bolts.
Wait, isn't that the one in the parking garage?
That's the one.
You know, the thing just like drops ammo, right? I don't even know why you need freeze bullets for that thing. It just drops the ammo for you.
We had the hardest time trying to fight that thing.
I personally thought it was pretty easy. Okay, there we go.
Introduce 2 samples.
Oh yeah, this is how we make the fucking... This is how we make the acid.
You may have, but when it comes to my friend and I, we're 2 halves of a whole idiot.
Okay, so... Oh yeah, that's right, the flesh wall. We gotta go dissolve that flesh wall.
And then after a while, we both just decided, fuck it, this game is just really fucking us over. Because we had reached a point where he had no ammunition left, and he kept getting killed in this one hallway by a Ruvik clone who was always just popping up out of nowhere. So then we just said, fuck it, you want to go ahead and play Bioshock? So I said, yeah, fuck this, let's play Bioshock. I never played Bioshock before. So then we just started playing other survival horror games instead of that.
Which is funny because I don't think Bioshock is a survival horror game.
Well, I prefer Bioshock over Evil Within.
That's a very fair assessment to make. Is this the flesh wall? This is not the flesh wall. The flesh wall's in the place with the moving cubes. Here it is.
Yeah, the flesh wall is over this way.
Can't believe it worked. Oh my god.
Oh, damn. Okay, this is... this feels like it's going fast.
You guys got story? No, but we got cool visuals. Chill!
Spider bitch!
Oh God, it's you. You've been...
Get out.
Spider bitch!
What's wrong with her?
Don't dare ask that. Not you. Not you.
I don't know what. What do you mean? Oh no. No.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Blood on your hands.
Oh, did I get in the car accident?
I didn't mean to.
Was I the one that fucked them over?
Comfort, not for a corpse.
Wait, I think you missed...
She said.
That's not what she said.
You see? This place will break you. And Roman, I would suffer anything to watch.
Oh, hey, normal guy. Wait, don't leave! I gotta talk to you, I think. Did you see a shotgun around here anywhere? Oh. Get in the hole.
You're like me. You're human.
No. No, I'm not.
Carlos?
What is this place where I am? How do I... can I leave?
Crispin Glover?
Anytime you like, yes.
Wait. You can't leave me here.
You'll be gone soon, just like the others. I will have my fun.
This is...
What does that mean?
Hell would have meaning. This is just us and our gloom.
What's
It's
that
Dark
mean?
Souls.
This is your dark soul.
I mean, if you get depressed, you turn to a monster.
Get
I
in
love that he says hell would have meaning.
Mhm.
That's a pretty hard line. That's bars. I'll give
You know,
you
yeah, no, like credit where credit's due. Like there's something going on here. It's a little confused, but it's got the spirit.
Wait!
Yeah, hell would have meanings. It sounds really fucking
Mhm.
awesome.
Hello?
I think there's something I understand because like the guy who they got to voice act is like a genuine, like honest to god, like actor. So but I can understand the issue he's probably having because number one, he's most definitely not a native English speaker. Two, he's not physically acting; he's just voice acting. And he's trying to play against people who also speak English primarily. Time has not been kind to this thing. I can relate to that. It's like this is a very earnest effort, but I'm not sure if it's quite all the way there.
You can tell he's trying.
And I'm not even just talking about him, like, I'm talking about all the actors, or, like, all, like, the guy making this game. Everybody here is trying their damnedest. We love you, Helen. It seems to be an offering in memory of a little girl named Helen. How sad.
Too soon.
Hashtag he took you too soon. Alright, so this is the social media age.
Oh.
Yeah, I thought they meant like the killer, like he took her too soon. Like that feels like harassment. I don't think you can do that on Twitter.
I'm wondering if maybe it's like maybe this was like a very like distinct public affair. Like Roman maybe got into a drunk accident, which admittedly kind of a shit move, not a good thing to do, especially if he killed somebody. And this is his torture hell prison, because he maybe decided that he couldn't live with himself anymore because of one. Because of a social media campaign against him.
Which,
No,
to
they
be
canceled-
fair,
they
that's...
canceled him on Twitter.com.
Yeah, but then who is the
Dark
spider
Souls
bitch?
Elon Musk.
It all
You're
ties
giving
in
him too much
together.
credit.
You know, I would have hoped that when everybody called him a trash gamer, he would have just, like, escaped out into the ether to never be seen again.
No, he doubled down on that shit, which is even dumber.
I mean, you know what? If it makes him look even
Who
more
doubled
stupid,
down on that?
sure.
He'll just buy followers.
He'll try to buy whatever he wants to make himself happy, but it's not enough. Never enough.
Nothing will ever fill the void of what was your heart.
I think it's funny because he's very trying to be like, oh, I'm so cool and above empathy,
Hey! Can you see?
but he's definitely not, like, above being emotional.
Are you her?
You don't belong here. Why are you here?
Oh,
Well,
No.
that was...
I didn't mean... Wait.
Okay.
so she's mute?
Not
Nandatana.
Wait, did he actually say Nandatana?
Yeah, like I feel like they specifically gave him the instructions to like infuse like random like Japaneseisms into his speech. I thought that was part of the interview, and I saw that as part of like one of the interviews for the game, and honestly, I like that a bit. I think it's kind of cool. To be fair, I would be saying that about most games if they were like, yeah, we decided to have the main character like interject their native language into the things. I feel the need to say
It's
that
a
because
learning
I
experience
feel
for
the
me.
need to say that because there's quite a lot of people who think, "Oh, you're soy jacking over Guy Japan or whatever." It's like, no, I just think it's a cool like little thing. I'm just so enthralled by this character in all because it's like the first time that you have like an actual guy like on the other half of the age range. I mean, like
Soy jacking?
yeah, that's a very social media way of saying like, oh, this guy's like marking out over a Japanese guy saying Japanese things in a game. It's like, no, it's not just because he's Japanese. It's like when Tekken does it. It's cool. You know, they just have characters say all speak in the native language a little bit. It's cool.
I have never heard of anybody saying that as a term before. That just sounds gross.
You know what, Con? Good for you. Be glad.
It just sounds really gross.
Yeah, no, just... Okay, hold on a second. You know, you've almost definitely seen what a soy jack is, honestly. Hold on.
It just really sounds gross.
No, I mean, like, you're right. It totally does. Like, have you seen... I'm assuming you've seen something that looks like this before, right?
Oh, is that what that's called?
Yeah, that's a soy jack. Because it is a portmanteau of soy and Wojak.
Oh. Still sounds gross.
No, yeah, like, you're not wrong. But yeah, this is what I mean by place Japan. There's a bit of an internet thing. It's like, oh, you know, you only talk about something being good or cool because it's in Japan. For the record, yeah, to a certain degree, yes, I think Japan has a very cool aesthetic and style. I know that's a weird thing to reduce a place's culture into an aesthetic, but I mean just more like the general architecture and the vibe of the place, the locations, the history, all that kind of stuff. It's cool. But also, lots of other places have cool history. It's also why we make a fuckload of shit about other stuff. But, more than that, I just think that Roman's a very nifty character, and I like him a little bit. It's unfortunate that it seems like maybe the actor over here needed a bit more experience speaking in English. But, like, you know, it sounds like he's trying his best. Which I kind of like. This game is a little bit confused, and it's a little bit all over the place, but I think it's got the spirit. Also, I only paid $15 for, like, a very competently, like a very competent looking game from, like, a visual perspective and from a gameplay perspective. But it's just a little bit, you know, it feels like I need a little bit more time in the oven, maybe. Because this did get delayed a couple of times, so I don't know. But, I'm not sure how long this is, but if it's not that much longer, we'll probably revisit it sometime soon. Same with like, Look Outside, considering that's, like... I don't know how long that's going to be either, but, like, you know, as I'm sure some of you have come to understand, I have repeatedly said that I will be playing 100 Line Heroes on stream. I will still be holding to that. But unfortunately,
Not all 100 endings?
No, it's just more that game is like, if that game is actually hundreds of hours long, then to get as much ending as you can, like, possibly, then I might take some breaks in between, like, endings and such. So yeah, that's all I really have to say.
That
in regards
sounds
to
pretty
that.
reasonable.
Yeah, no, just like I might take some time off in between them, but like, yeah, no, we're gonna be playing a good chunk of that. Also, for all I know, I might be the only one there because everybody wants to play it for themselves. Who can say? But yeah, no, just at the very least, it'll be a first look. But at most, I was hoping to maybe see this as like a way to see, like, if Kodaka can get his mojo back, his proverbial groove back, if you will. But yes, we will see you all on Friday. Have a great evening, everybody. Bye-bye.
Night.
Bye-bye.